All right, we are here. Do I really look that red? Because in the camera over here, I look fine. I wonder if that's just the monitor. Wow, all right, perfect. Well, I'm gonna go with the camera. The camera tells me that we look great. Perfect, so we got it. All right, awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Woo, yes, listen, today we're gonna talk about something that is dear to my heart, and that is the QR funnel. Let's talk about the QR funnel. Oh my God, what is the QR funnel? Whew. We're going to talk about the QR funnel, and we are going to cover 3 very specific things today. And we call those things yeah, that's working. All right, so this is going to be the TFS. Those are the 3 areas of focus that you need to have in your QR funnel. Now, let's start breaking all this down so that it makes complete sense for you here today. The QR funnel is the quick response funnel. In other words, this is a funnel that we're going to have and we're going to use for it with our people because we want them to respond quickly to our message. All right, so this is a quick response. Let's put that here. Okay. So that's a quick response funnel. Now, how does that work? The 3 things that we're going to focus on are actually going to take us to the QR funnel. That is traffic, your funnel, and your sales. 3 key ingredients. And let's put them down because we're going to break them all down. Okay, so we got traffic. Traffic. We have your funnel. And then we have sales. All right, so let's look about that. Dear to my heart. All right, a QR funnel. Hola, Claribel. There is no audio. All right, thank you for telling me that. Let me check something here. Oh, good. So let me get over here and check my... I'm going to reconnect. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Can you hear me now? Claribel, let me know. Can you hear me now? Outstanding. Thank you so much for letting me know. See, I was going, because I'm also recording on a camera up here, so I was listening to my sound bars, and that says that the microphone is working there, but it wasn't working here. So thank you for letting me know. How about if we get started? All right, perfect. So now that you're all here and that you can hear me, we can get started. Today we're going to cover the QR funnel. What's the QR funnel? That's the quick response funnel. And in order to understand how we're going to work the QR funnel, we need to look at TFS, which is our traffic, our funnel, and our sales. Now, the most important thing, and I want you to understand this, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth, but in traffic, there are 2 different types of traffic out there right now. You have what is interrupt-based, and then you also have what is intent-based, okay? So I'm just going to put it, they're both interrupt and intent-based. Now, what is the difference between both of those and why I love the distinction? The distinction is this. Interrupt-based marketing is where you have to interrupt people's patterns of what it is that they are doing in that particular moment. Now, we do this when we put our ads in front of people that happen to be in platforms like TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. And now what happens is this. The people are searching, okay, and we have to interrupt whatever it is that they're doing so they can pay attention to what we are saying. Now, in order for us to be able to cause that interruption, it means that we need to do something that's out of the normal, out of the ordinary, something that's eye-catchy, because we need to stop the thumb, we need to stop the finger so they can stop scrolling and pay attention to what we're doing. So it is very, very hard when we have to do interrupt-based marketing, okay? Now, a lot of money gets spent in that testing, interrupt patterns, so that you can get the customers to pay attention to what it is that you're trying to say to them. Now, intent-based, okay, and that's the second one. And that's the one that is dear to my heart. So let me just finish that, okay? Intent-based marketing is when you put a media out there so that your client sees it, or your prospect sees it in the way in which he wants to see it. In other words, if you have a prospect that is a reader, that loves to read, is voraciously consumes books every month, every week, you want to put your ads in text format, because this is something that is going to fit within his ecosystem, and he's going to be able to consume that material. For us, it's this camera right here. It's video. Intent-based marketing. And we're going to talk about this platform called YouTube. Now, why is YouTube important? It's because people go there to search. It's the second largest search engine out there. And actually, in traffic, is just a little bit below where Facebook is right now in daily average users of the platform. So, it's right up there. But the difference is that we don't have to create any crazy things to reach those clients, because they're already going looking for information. Now, for example, what if somebody goes, and I actually know somebody did this, goes to YouTube and they say, how to boil an egg. What kind of information are they looking for? Go ahead, give it to me in the chat. What are they looking for? They're looking for information on how to boil an egg. All right, so they're going to find several videos, and some videos are going to say add salt, some videos are going to say add a little bit of oil, some, to the water when you're boiling your egg. So different videos will say different things, but that individual is looking for a solution to a problem or a question that he already has. So what's happening is this: he's going into a platform looking for information, and he wants to receive that information in video format. So he's already in the platform looking for information to be delivered to him in the way that he wants to see it. Intent-based means that we can put our ad in front of that person for what they're looking for. For an example, that person that is looking to how to boil an egg. What if I am the manufacturer, the representative, or I happen to sell a little egg cookers? Would that be a good place for me to put a small video ad about my egg cooker? Absolutely, because it fits the user going into the platform. He's looking for information how to boil an egg, and I have an egg cooker. So when he looks for that video, how to boil an egg, my egg cooker is going to be in front of all the videos that have to deal with cooking eggs. Okay, because that platform allows us to be able to say, hey, listen, I want my video to be in front of that video, that video, that video, that video, but not this one, but yes, this one, yes, and that one, yes. So we can actually tell the platform exactly where I want my video to be. No other platform allows you to do that. The other one is almost like a shotgun approach. Okay, so hey, this kind of people, they're kind of like what would be buying my goods and services. Let me put my ad, somewhere in here, so maybe some of them will see it. That's what the other platforms are like. YouTube is not. YouTube is almost like a scalpel of the surgeon. It is very precise in the way where you can put your ads, and that is the beauty of having intent-based marketing, when you can have a video that's going to deliver your message. And that is the other key important, where's my red one? Here it is. Message. Well, can't spell today. There's your message. Okay, think of something else. So there is your message. I almost started to write it in Spanish and then I went to English. Anyhow, so this is your message. Your message is critical because your message needs to connect with your traffic, needs to connect in your funnel, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, and it needs to connect with your people in the sales. That is key for your success. Your message must be congruent through your entire ecosystem. What it is, your video that is attracting the people. And you guys got a script a couple of days ago in an email. It's a 90-second script, okay? It's a 60 to 90-second script that you can use in order to attract your ideal client. That client is going to come to you because he's already looking for a very specific information that you're going to be delivering to him. So that is your message, and he's getting it in traffic. Now, when he comes to your funnel, he wants to have the congruent message. in the funnel, we have a totally different message. And let me flip back a couple of pages, because I kind of like pre-drew this. Look at this thing. Okay, actually, I did it twice because, check this out. This is the biggest mistake out there. How long, tell me here in the chat, how long do you think it would take to build this? To build a copy. To build a copy for each one of these emails that is going out. Make sure that you can plan the sequence, because these emails here have a totally different message than this one's up here. Because this one have a specific purpose, and this will have a definitive different purpose. And each one of these emails also has a very specific purpose. And when they're going to get triggered. So a very long time. Yes, it's going to take a very long time to do this. You know, and this is what's going to happen. Let's say that you have traffic coming from Facebook, from Instagram, to LinkedIn, from YouTube, to TikTok, from where. You got all this traffic coming in here. Those are different people from different platforms. This message is probably not going to resonate with all of them because they're all coming from a different platform. They're coming with a different frame of mind. So when we do this and we send people to a single page, we are actually not connecting with our ideal clients. We're actually probably even repelling our ideal client. Because our ideal client is on that platform for a specific purpose, and if we bring them to a different platform with a different message, it's not going to resonate with them. So this is expensive. This can take a very, very long time to build. I've seen people take upwards of 6 months and 7 months to build this monster here, and you don't need it. Because let's walk through this funnel and see what it is that is happening here. All right, so we got people coming in. They're looking at a video, and if they're interested, they're going to give us their name. Okay, right here's a little opt-in form. We're going to capture their name, an email, and then that's going to come to the sequence of emails right here that they're going to receive probably a day or two in between. So they're going to get these emails, okay? Then from here, from this page, they're going to go to a page where we're probably going to offer something for them to purchase from us, okay? Now, if they don't purchase, a little tag is going to get inserted into their name, into the CRM, so I got to create that tag. We also got to create this piece of code that goes in here that they call it a pixel. It's a little piece of code that the platform gives us so that we can track when people are jumping from page to page in our website or in our sales funnel, so that we know where they're at. So we have to install this little piece of code in every single page that we have, okay? And then we also got to install these little tags, okay, in every single page. I mean, imagine creating all these different tags. He's here. No, he's not here anymore. Now he's here. Creating all of this. I mean, listen, we're business owners. We're not coders, we're not tech people, so we don't need to be doing this. So if we're not going to do this, that means that we have to hire somebody. And that means that somebody's going to take a long time to build all of this. In the meantime, you know, our business is suffering because we are not generating the income that we want to generate. So now, the person comes here, okay, and he sees the offer, and he decides to bounce and not get it, the product. But we have his email, right? So now we can be sending him these emails to send him back over here, because our system says, hey, listen, he arrived to that page, but he left and he didn't buy. So we need to send him back, okay, to, hey, listen, get it. But what if he did buy? If he did buy, then we're going to get these other emails that are going to give him the access. Maybe we have a members area. Maybe we have another page where they're going to be able to download this stuff, whatever they're getting from us. So we need to make sure that we send them there. Then how about if we have like something that is known as an upsell? So in other words, if you bought this, how about you like this, which is the part of the collection of that initial thing that you got? So now that person is going to go here, and then they're going to say, yes, I get it. So they buy it. So now we have to deliver it, and we have to make sure that they're getting the correct emails to get that, you know. And if they say no, you know, this little pieces of code in that tag is going to trigger a whole different set of emails that starts going to them, because it's going to say, hey, listen, you got that, but you didn't get this. This is good with that. So you may want this, you know. So we had to write all this stuff and all these codes. And of course, if certain days have gone by and there's no action, then we're going to send some other emails, you know, to send them back so that we can, hey, listen, that sales funnel, it's a nightmare. I've built them before. I know they take a very long time, and they take a lot of money to be able to write all those emails. What if we design and have a sales funnel That is simple. You like that? You like to see a sales funnel, the quick response funnel that's actually the simplest funnel out there right now, and that actually has the highest amount of conversions? Listen, it's like this, okay? Let me use the black one, okay? All right, so we have our traffic. We're bringing people in to see our offer. And they're going to come and they're going to register, okay? So from the registration, okay, they're going to come to a presentation. We're going to put that in video. And then from there, we're going to have an old style phone. A phone call with this person. That's the funnel. And here, at the very end, we have the income. Is that a better funnel than the one that we were looking at before? I think so. It's a simple funnel. And look at what happens. Let's say that we have this individual is coming here. They already know what they're coming to get because we created a script and we're very specific, telling our clients exactly what it is that we deliver to them. So they're coming to get more information. So they're registering. Now, yes, they're going to register and we're going to get an email. Okay? We're going to save that email address. I'm going to put it in our database because later on we may want to communicate with them. But right now, as soon as they give us that information, they are traveling into this funnel, into this presentation. Now, this presentation here should not be longer than 35 minutes. 40 minutes tops. 35, I'd rather see it between 28 and 30 minutes. That would be perfect presentation. What's going to happen here is, and there's a specific way and script that we do this video, okay? I mean, this video, so this presentation. So we're going to break it down into pieces. At the very first, 4 or 5 minutes, we are going to introduce the problem. We're going to talk about somebody that has already gotten a result from the problem that they were trying to fix. So they're coming here, people are coming from the traffic, they're registering, they see our video, they saw our video in our marketing, so they came here, so they're going to register. This registration page has one key purpose, and it's to capture their information to let them into the rest of the presentation. When they come here, they already know what they're coming because this is the gate in order to get to the presentation. Now, this presentation is a filter. Okay? It's going to work as a filter for us. So the very first 5 minutes, we're going to acknowledge that they came, that we're going to be able to solve the problem that they have, and then we're going to also mention, 1 or 2 people that have gotten some results with this type of a product. Then we're going to use the next 25 minutes in a very strategic, specific way to talk about the solution that we have for the problem that they have. So we're going to deliver that content. And then over here towards the end, we're going to have the call to action, which is to get in our calendar and book a call. Now, what's happening here is this. This is probably the only techie thing that we're going to do in this entire funnel. Okay? There's going to be a little button that's going to appear down here. Okay. And that button's going to take these people to that page. But that button is not going to be on that page the entire time. It's going to be on that page right there. Now, why are we doing this? Remember I mentioned that we're going to use this page as a filter? Extremely important to understand that even though they saw an initial message that we had and they resonated with it and they said, yes, I want to know more about that, and they came here and they registered, we got their information, and they start watching our presentation. But what do you think it happens if they get to about here and they decide to bounce, to leave? They never got the chance to see the call to action or the button. This is a filter. This means that that person's either no longer interested in us or is no longer interested in the solution that we're offering to the problem that they thought they had. Okay? So this presentation works as a filter. So we only get people that have actually watched the presentation, gotten to a certain spot in the presentation where the call to action starts, and this is when the button then appears on the page, and it goes like, whoop, just like that. And then the person is watching, and then all of a sudden they see like, oh, wait, there is a video down here. So they go down there, there's a button, they click the button, and that button is part of the call to action. It's going to take them to the page where they're going to be able to book a call or take another action, depending on what the business is that you have. That may be schedule an appointment and then have a call. So that can be interchangeable so that you can generate your sales. And then the next thing is sales. Last part of the funnel is sales, which is right here, which is probably one of the most important parts, and that is how do we have effortless sales conversations. This is the QR funnel. This is the quick response funnel. Now, tell me in the chat, how long do you think it could take to build something like this? It doesn't take long. I've seen people probably struggle more with the title of the top of the page than actually to build and create the entire funnel. Because the video that is going to go here and this video, that gets scripted. Either whether it's in bullet points that you can put in front of the camera and just go through the bullet points, or you can actually read the whole thing with a teleprompter. Some people like that. I'd rather have bullet points, and then I just go from the bullet points. Yes, not very long, says Clarabelle. So this is the quick response funnel. Okay. So now, what is our favorite? And I will tell you this, we're actually currently moving all our traffic from Facebook and Instagram to YouTube. And all our best clients are coming from YouTube. I mean, every single one of the prospects that we get, as soon as we talk to them, well, we know they came from YouTube because the system tells us that that is where they came from, but they come much better qualified to be high-ticket prospects only because they've already connected with us, they connected with our message, they connected with our personality, they connected with our tonality, and now when they're seeing the information, they're going like, yeah, I like that. You know, as a matter of fact, we even have 3 different endings. You have them right there at the bottom of your 90-second script. One of them is, if this video has resonated with you and you would like to, we end. You know, there's a link below for you to come and get the rest of this presentation. Okay? If you're interested in learning more about, you can just click the link because I prepared something very special for you. So we got a little scripted. So the video is easy to do so that you can connect only with your ideal clients and you can repel the clients that you do not want to work with. So that is, online sales have changed. The days of scheduling people for, a webinar once a week like this one, are almost gone. Pretty soon this is going to be re-recorded. This is going to be running all by himself. But I like doing them live. I like connecting with people, so I'll try to keep that. But because, I'm an old horse at this, so I just keep my live webinars. But you can evergreen this, which means that you can pre-record it and people can access it anytime they want. That is one of the beautiful things about be able to create these videos. That way people, they're out there, they work their evenings, they work, at night, and they're surfing and they see it and they're interested. They can actually see it. They can actually even go and schedule a call with you if they watch the whole video and they're actually interested on working with you. And that can happen at 2 o'clock in the morning. Instead of you having to have like a webinar like this one where people have to come in at a specific date, at a specific time, and kind of interact with the webinar platform. So that is, get a different marker. This is your QR funnel. Dying to get me, I think by Christmas, I think Santa Claus said, let me repeat that, I think Santa Claus said that I'm going to give me one of them Vibe boards, so I don't have to use these markers. I could just a little stylus and write, and then I can erase with my own finger and stuff like that and make it really, really, really cool. Anyhow, this is the QR funnel, okay? How do we get traffic? We use what platform? And let's use the red one because YouTube deserves the red one, okay? We use YouTube, okay? Because the traffic is a lot less expensive when you use YouTube. And then when you bring them in this way, they register, you have them in the email, you can always send them some more information. If you have another presentation coming up, you can always use that email list to send them. People come, they watch this presentation, you know, and then they come to you. Now, what kind of clients are we looking for? Let's talk about that for a second. Because it is important to note that there's a scale. Okay, this is money, and this is time. Now, people about here, these are not our clients, okay? These are not our clients. These are the people that are actually getting the $27 products, $47 products, the $97 products, the $497s, okay? So these people, in this timeline, they have a problem. And they're looking for a solution, whatever that solution might be. And probably, and initially, some of them are going to go to YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, and they're going to see somebody that is targeting them with a solution that they have, and it's going to be a $27, a $47, $67, $97 product, $497 product, and they're going to go ahead and buy. That's fine. Let them. Those are not our clients. We want to wait, okay, on this time scale, that when they come to us, they are very well solution aware. Their problem now is they need a fix, all right? So let me ask you something. Let's say you lived in Arizona, and it's the middle of the summer, and your air conditioner breaks. Who do you want fixing? Somebody's gonna wait 3 weeks to get to you, or the guy that can be there that same afternoon and fix your air conditioner? You want the guy that's going to be there that afternoon. Now he's going to say, hey, listen, it's going to cost this much to fix it today, and it's going to cost this much less if I come back in a week because of my schedule. Would you want him to come back in a week, or do you want him to fix it right now? Okay, let me know in the chat. Do you want him to fix it right now? Remember, you're in Arizona, it's the middle of the summer, it's probably 300 degrees outside, you probably, bake a turkey outside, but exactly, you want that problem fixed now, but he's going to charge you more for that. So this is where we're at. We're right here. We're waiting for the clients that really need the solution that we're offering, because we are going to price it at least $2,000 and above, at least $2,000 and above. That's the minimum that we're going to charge for the solution that we offer. And we can talk about that later and see what kind of programs you have and see where we're going to price them. But let somebody else have all of this, because when they come to you here, you're going to have a much, much, much better client. Okay? This client's down here, you don't want them. Let somebody else serve them. But when in this time scale, we're waiting for somebody that's really solution aware. They've already bought. We had a challenge a couple of months back, and we had the low prices and the VIPs. Now, what happened was that a lot of the people, our ideal clients, came to us and said, okay, I understand you have that and this because, that's normal, but can I get some private coaching instead? But it was our marketing, it was our videos and our presentations that made them solution aware, and that we had that solution for them. But then they said, oh, well, you guys also have a challenge. Yeah, I don't want to go through the 5 days. I don't want to go through all this stuff. And I'm already done. I already bought videos. I bought all the $2,000 courses. I need some coaching. How can I have access to you? How can you answer my questions? How can we take care of that? And I think it was like over 30 to 40% of the people that we had in the challenge had already paid for the coaching. They just came to the challenge just because it was something that was included, but they were already in private coaching with us, getting the answers to all the questions that they had and the solutions to the problems. So when you market correctly, when you position yourself correctly, and these are none in your bag of tricks, for example, in different products that you have, and you only have one high-ticket offer, and you started at $2,000, for that solution, you are going to get 10 times better clients, maybe even 100 times better clients. All I know is that the clients that we have that are high-ticket clients, they are dream clients, okay? People that pay attention. So they're not the ones that are over here doing all the support tickets and being the pain and this is not working, that's not working. These guys over here, they don't complain. They do what they need to do because they know that if they don't, they're not going to get the results that they're looking for. Okay? These guys over here, they want to spend $27 and become a millionaire. It doesn't happen that way. Okay? But that's what they're looking for. Or people want to become a millionaire just by selling a $27 product. Can that happen? Yes. Are there people doing it? Yes. Is it possible for you? Maybe. I don't know. Okay? But I find that it's a lot better. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have, let's say that we're going to have 10 sales this month. 10 sales. Okay? Let's put it here. 10 sales. All right, let me ask you. Do you want 10 $27 sales, or would you like to have 10 $2,000 sales? Which sales would you like to have? 10 $27 sales, or would you like to have 10 $2,000 sales? 2K, exactly. That means that you just had a $27,000 a month. Beautiful. Versus a $270 a month. You're going to have much better clients. You're going to have a much better month. Anyhow, the QR funnel. This quick response funnel is what we use, is what we are now turning all our private coaching clients to, and they're getting the results, okay, that they want. They want the clients that come that are ready to invest in themselves with their programs. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the QR funnel, how you already got the script, so you can already get this started because you already got this script in your email. Before, in order to get to this webinar, you must have had that before you could have registered to this. So I want you to think about that video right there. Okay, take a look at it, print it, play with it, use pieces of paper, interchange, your phrases. You got phrases in there in the beginning, in the middle, at the end. Your call to actions at the end, So I want you to practice that. The only thing that you have to come up with now is with this middle presentation, create your funnel, and make sure that when you get those people on the phone, that you have the skills necessary to be able to have effortless sales conversations. I'm going to tell you that a lot of people that will come to us, they say, "Oh, I hate sales." I said, "We don't do sales." Yeah, but but we don't do sales. We don't sell. We have effortless sales conversations. Imagine this. One of the very first questions that we ask when somebody cuts on the phone with us, and we have a script, for sales, and basically it's how we guide a conversation. Imagine this. The very first question that we ask is a simple one.